Hello, internets. It's me, Robbie Z, as well as our new 8-bit intern, Cartoon, who is very appropriately wearing his wizard hat as he is in-game as well. Do you want to introduce yourself, or...?
I'm the intern. Hi, everybody.
Nice. Cool, so we're here in the reactor office. First off, I assume everyone can hear me? Yes? No sound. Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay, excellent. Good. Okay, we're set. All right, we've got a couple things to show today. Let's see. The first... let's see. I can pull up my agenda here. First thing is I have some Steam keys for you guys. Let me pull up Excel. And I have, I think, a couple Steam keys. All right, here we go. See, this is probably not going to work. Give me a second to get this set up. Monitor capture. Region. Cool. All right, on your screen. Have you seen the Steam keys over there yet? Nope. Okay. Here we go. This is our first time we've ever tried to do our own live stream, so bear with me. This is super exciting, though. Here we go. Oh, nope, that didn't fix it. That is not an improvement. Here we go. Just reset this here. Drag this over here. Little did everyone expect that they would get to watch me fiddle with Open Broadcaster. Yeah, let's try fitting. Ah, there we go. That was the right button to press. Okay, so you should now be seeing a whole bunch of Steam keys, or 10 anyway, and so you can redeem those on Steam. You just go to Games, activate a product on Steam, you type one of those in, and fingers crossed you'll be one of the lucky 10 to get one of those keys. And I want to look at the chat, but since if I change the window, they'll go away. Let's see. Oh, we got it over here too. Let's see. Wow. I cannot believe we have 29 people tuning in. That is so amazing, guys. That is 28 more people than I expected to tune in for our first broadcast. So that is amazing. And thanks so much for watching. I'm going to leave the Steam keys up here for a second so that everyone has a chance to redeem them. Since there's more people than I anticipated, I might actually get some additional Steam keys for you guys. We'll see. What's going on in the chat right now? 33 people! What? That is insane. Cool. So how are you guys doing with redeeming these tokens? Sweet. Steam keys are working. Let's see, I'm going to try moving this. It's going to be really distracting for a second. Oh, there we go. You guys are totally welcome for these keys. I'm quite looking forward to seeing you guys in-game. If you find any bugs in the Steam edition, please let me know on the forums. So far, the results have been pretty positive. People have been getting into it and not been having too many issues. Cool. All right, I'm going to get, let's see what else is on my list for today. Oh, you guys probably want to see the new map, don't you? Here we go. All right, so I'm going to hide the Steam keys for a second. Hopefully everyone's had a chance to redeem those now. Let me...
Is this the new map, or what the map would be?
This is the new map.
Oh, this is the new map?
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially. This is potentially the new map, barring any, like, crazy new shenanigans. I might have to regenerate it. We're going to see such a small part of the new map. It'll it might not be as useful as you think, but it's cool because you get kind of a sense as to what the new map is. So as you guys probably saw from the blog, one of the things that we're really excited about for the new map is having, instead of just a flat plane of dirt, you now have a little bit of terrain and elevation. You see that comment by Troll? He thinks your hat is sexy.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. So we have a new map to show you. Let's see. Let's jump over here and pull up my testing edition of the game. Let's see if I close this and... let's see. If you're messaging me on Steam right now, I apologize. I am going to read your message after the broadcast. Log in here. Hopefully not everyone is reading my password right now. Okay, and if I click this... Okay, you guys should now be able to see in-game. This is on the testing development server. I know KJH was really excited to see the testing development server. So here is the new map equals 66 on the testing server. As you can see, there is a whole bunch of grass and terrain, and even a little bit of sand. It's pretty exciting. So I can wander around here. The lawyer cats do still spawn inside the ground. So they're eventually going to get, pushed up to a higher elevation. I'll probably throw some harder enemies in here too, because it's, equals 66 is a little bit harder. So I can kind of wander around here. Most of the world is going to be islands. And so, for instance, if I go in here, I could try wandering out here, but I'm not going to because I'll die in the ocean. So it's gonna be fun to kind of explore. I'm not gonna reveal the entire map right away. I'm gonna let you guys kind of discover the oceans and the land masses and how it's all structured. And maybe we'll even see people make their own maps on the wiki and some other cool stuff. So I can wander around a bit. Take out this dude. No, not the right elevation. Hide that too. You'll even find in some parts of the map even higher elevations, so you might see stuff like mountains. At the very far north and south of the map, it's really cold, and so you'll actually see you'll see some snow. And it's pretty cool. So here we're getting into higher elevations, and even higher elevations over here. And if you have a townstone placed in here, you'll be able to pick up the terrain and modify it however you see fit. Otherwise, it'll be just like wilderness, where you can put stuff on top, but you can't modify the existing terrain. But if you place a townstone, then you'll be able to modify the terrain. And so, for instance, I can go in here and I can start digging this stuff up if I don't have too many things in my inventory, which I totally do. Let's see, sweet. Okay, so I can go in here, pick some stuff up, start digging in here. So you can even come in here and start building tunnels and stuff. Tunnels, sweet. But yes, definitely you'll only be able to do that if you have a townstone, because otherwise we would immediately see people pick up all the free grass. And I know how people love free grass, so you will have to get townstone if you want that. But I'm probably going to be using the permanent grass as opposed to the free grass. Cool. So does anyone have questions on the new map? Be happy to answer them. So far, the only question is, when is he giving more keys away? I will do that after this. I will do a second round of keys because we had more people. Nice. I like that GIF. Since we had more people than we expected, I'll do another round of keys. Do we get to see map 64? There is no map 64. I can teleport there for you if you wish. and you can see the glorious map 64. Let's see, first I better be super user. Let's go to root. Glorious map 64. Oh wait, that's negative 64. Oh shit, I don't know. What? Undo! I'm drowning! This was a mistake! I should not have typed that command. That was not good.
Let this be a lesson.
Let this be a lesson. Let's see, here we go. This is my very fancy test town. I don't know if people have seen this before, but it's super fancy. Let's see, let's try that again.
It's like a house of horrors.
It's a house of testing. So this is map 64, and every other map that doesn't have any data in, it's just an expanse of empty dirt. So it's not that exciting. But there it is, I showed it to you. Good question, Starstone, about the mega map. So in terms of the map being updated, I will eventually have the mega map include map 66. However, I do want to have a period of maybe about a month, maybe about 2 months, where people can kind of explore the land, and it's kind of open frontier, and it's undiscovered and wild, and I think that'll be fun. When is the map for everyone? Good question. It will be 7 days approximately. I think that's what we decided on. Whatever that schedule is for the original Land Rush. So I think, in fact, I'll just pull it up because I'm not sure what it is. Let's see, 8bitmmo.net/mega. So if I go to where it says Land Rush, so basically whenever we launch the new map is, I'm not sure when that date is. Hopefully it'll be next week or two. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get done first in terms of scalability. The new map does lag the server somewhat, so I want to be making sure it doesn't take out the rest of the server with it. But basically we'll probably launch that on Friday to the top 3 supporters. And then, let's see, that would be 1 day afterwards. It gets everyone who bought Land Rush will get in. And then a couple days after that, it'll be everyone gets access to the map. Cool. So let me go. Let's see. Any idea when you might have public early access on Steam? Great question. So in terms of public early access, the short answer is I don't know. The longer answer is I'm planning to do kind of a phased rollout, and so in the initial term, we'll see kind of how it is right now, closed, beta access. But then I'm going to let people invite their friends, and in fact, I might even be able to show you a beta of that system. Let's see if I have localhost up and running. I can show you a beta of what that system is going to look like. Let's see, let me run a program here. Turn on memcache. Here we go. And I can show you. Okay, cool. Now let me switch to Chrome. Let's see, how do I get Chrome back in here? Is this going to work? Okay, cool. That's kind of working. This is the server select screen. It's on my local test server, so it obviously doesn't work 100% with the server select, but you can see the top part looks pretty accurate. So the top part, it'll prompt you to be like, hey, would you like to play with some friends? Because 8BitMMO is a lot more fun with friends and playing with people, and it's pretty sweet. So you'll be able to click this button, and it will vend out. Assuming my localhost has not exceeded the number of keys, you'll be able to basically get 5 at a time. Unfortunately, I've already requested all the keys. So that gives you kind of a good idea of what that's going to look like. And that'll probably be on about 3 weeks from now, is what I expect, about 3 or 4 weeks, but we'll see. There will not, to answer the question, will there be a way to run a private server? I'm not planning any private servers. It's always been kind of a MMO sort of experience. That being said, I think Townstones is a great solution for having kind of a private area in a public space. And if there's a strong demand for additional Townstone functionality to kind of provide that private server feel, then that's definitely something that would be great for the suggestion box and people to vote for. Cool. So while we're queuing up some additional questions, I'm going to get an additional batch of Steam keys going.
Whoa.
Yeah. So hold on a second. I'm going to pull up some more Steam keys for round 2 of Steam key giveaway. Give a second while this loads. All right. Let's see. Livestream batch 2. Let's see. We'll do probably about 10 of these or so. Okay. Now I will copy that into here. And I will make this a bit bigger. And I will change the font so it's readable. Everyone gets to watch me use Excel. Cool. I'll save that file out. And okay. So you should be able to see some more Steam keys. So type those in. Just go to Games, activate a product on Steam. That's 10 or so Steam keys for you. Should be fresh and working, hot off the presses. Oops. Cool. I think they want you to take off your clothes.
I took off the hat.
Okay, and they might have been asking for more. I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna.
We're not doing that. We don't want to get banned from Twitch.
It's getting a little weird, guys.
It is getting a little weird, but the viewership is actually increasing, so I guess that's what people want. Cool. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to activate those keys. Aim for the Knee asks, is there going to be a survival world? That's a good question. So in terms of additional game modes, additional functionalities for the new map, as always, it's very much open to user suggestions. So if people have ideas, go to the 8BitMMO suggestion box and type them in. And show it to your friends, get people to upvote it, and I take the top user suggestions and put them in the game. Error, trouble getting latest launcher version online. Please try again later. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what that one's all about. I'm going to copy and paste that error for later so I can take a look at it. If I were you, I would try to close it all down and then relaunch it if you're getting trouble getting latest launcher version online. The Hermit Brothers asks, what engine is the game running on? So it's based on a custom engine that's originally it was an engine called Pulpcore for the front end, but we've customized quite a bit of it. And it's now basically a custom engine based off Java for the front end. The back end is C++ with database storage using MySQL currently, and the transit layer for serialization is libprotobuf. Cool. It says game locked. Where does it say game locked? If you're getting game locked, if you can take a screenshot of that and send it on over to me, I can see what's going on. Maybe I might be able to help you troubleshoot that. But yeah, not sure what that error means. Yeah. KJ Phoenix, if you just want to take a screenshot of that and just send it on over to me, maybe post it in the forums, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Cool. Oh, no, it's working now. Awesome. See? I fixed it magically. Done. Cool. All right, let's see. What else did we have on our list for today? Everyone's gotten the codes now. They're about to go away. Let's see. We got.
I think we're done, right? That's it.
That's it. Yeah, we don't have anything. There's not another thing that we wanted to do. That's pretty much it. It's there's nothing we're forgetting, is there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Was there anything else we were supposed to cover, guys?
Good November.
Yeah, good November, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just joking. All right, let's do the drawing here. This is the moment of truth here. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. This is how we're gonna do it. I have a drawing spreadsheet. It looks like this. You guys should be able to see it. Here we go. Make this put in a little bit. Let's see. Might have to make this further, a little smaller maybe. I gotta make this window bigger somehow. Hold on 1 second while I make this window bigger. This is exciting stuff here. Select a region, increase the size of this, hit OK. Alright, okay, so everyone should be able to see the drawing information up on your screen now. And so the way this is going to work is there are 107 entries. People got an entry for each $5 they backed for the project, as long as if they send in a postcard, they also could get an entry. There are a max of 5 entries, so each player only gets 5 entries. These entries have been randomized, so you'll notice, for instance, like Maddie Zero, there's 1 entry for them here, but then if we scroll down, they've got another entry further down here. So it's been randomized entries. There are 107 entries total. And if you happen to do 1 entry, of course, you've got a 1 in 107 chance of winning the gold, which last I checked was 226,000. So let's actually log in real quick and see if that's increased at all since the time that it's gone live. Let's see. Let's just pull up and close this one. We'll do this real quick. Log into the live server. Hit play now, and oops, type my password in. Hopefully not everyone can read my password again. I'll show the game. There we go. So if I look at this safe, I can see how much gold is in it. There is 226,000 gold in this safe. And most of it, of course, has been contributed by KJH. So thanks so much for his generosity and kind of coming up with the idea for this little contest. I think this is really cool. So many thanks to KJH for sponsoring this. We are going to switch back over to Excel now to answer some questions. Yes, the entries are now closed. It was only for people who basically backed the project for the October mega promotion. And so now this is our final list, and we are going to go in here. I'm actually going to mute this because that's getting kind of intense. There we go. All right, let's do the drawing. So the way this is going to work is there are 107 entries here, and I'm going to use random.org, which is a random number generator, and I think I've got that here so everyone can see the random number generator. I'm going to generate 1 random integer. Oh, and I should have specified if for whatever reason KJH happens to win, we will redraw immediately because he has contributed the gold. So if KJH happens to win, A, we will laugh our butts off, and B, we will proceed to redraw. The winner will then have, I'm going to notify the winner via email, and they will have 30 days to claim the prize. If they do not claim the prize, we will have another drawing in a future month. Cool. All right, so here is the moment of truth. Each integer should have a value between 1 and 107, because we have 107 entries. Yes, 107, okay. So 107, generate 1 integer. All right, you guys ready? Drum roll, please. Ooh. The winner is entry number 85. 85. Everyone can see that? How do I make it bigger? 85 is the winner. So congratulations to number 85. clearly, that's all the information. Oh, you want to know who it is. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I will pull up Excel, and we're going to go to lucky winner 85. And I do that through A85. The winner is Psychotic Smiley! Yay! Awesome! We even have applause outside the room. Awesome. So, I think Psychotic Smiley will be able to put that to very good use, as he is one of the great builders in the game. Let's see. I think that's about it for today. Make this yellow for him. Let's see. Any other questions before we end the live stream today? And I will pull up the game again too, so people can watch inside the game. Here we go. Everyone can see my password now. Cool. All right. So one of the questions here. Actually, let me fix this. We'll do like that. There we go. It's a bit better. Did you use on-site or off-site servers? And so for the test server, it's actually just running on this laptop directly. For the production server, that's actually running in a data center. We used to be in a certain data center, which I will leave nameless, and a lot of people were complaining about lag and whatnot, and there's a lot of downtime. We're now in a better data center, and a lot better ping times and what have you. And we'll actually be looking at ramping up and probably adding some more servers to be ready for this big Steam launch pretty soon. Hermit Brothers asks if this will be a modded based game. So in terms of being able to support mods, I would really like to do that. I'm not sure how we are going to technically do that, because a lot of that is going to be running on the server side. In future, we might be able to do stuff like user-made quests and stuff like that, which will provide a lot of that kind of mod feeling, and maybe even some custom game logic too. So something I want to support in the future. Haven't figured out how to do it yet, but let's think about it for future potential ideas, because I think it's a really good one. Let's see, other ideas. Oh yes, so Kwanzaa War has a good point about Mac. So it's we hit the goal for Mac, and so we're going to be getting a Mac in, and we'll be doing some Mac porting. So yes, it is coming to Mac. There will be a Mac edition. Right now it kind of runs on Mac browser, but there's a weird bug with movement where it's kind of like you do this kind of like start and stop sort of thing. I'm really concerned by the fact that everyone's trying to attack me with their swords right now. That's a bit worrying. I'm just gonna troll is gonna kill me. But yeah, it is coming to Mac, and that'll be coming in the next coming weeks. Yeah, so in terms of Virtual Trident has a great idea about having NPC companions, potentially even be able to give them their own dialogues. That kind of ties into the quest system. I would love to do user-made quests. It is on the list for future. I think, especially since one of the nice things about the quest system right now is it's kind of hacky, and so it would be great to replace it with something better in general anyways. So yeah, totally excited about user-made quests in future. Not going to be anytime soon, but maybe in a couple months or so. It's something I'd really like to do. Cool. All right, any other questions before we close it off? Last chance. Cool. Well, everyone's got their Steam keys now. We have our winner, and I think that's everything we had on our list for today. Yeah. So this has been a great stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing it as well. If you guys are interested in doing these again, maybe every month or so, please let me know on the forums, and we'll be happy to do more of these. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and again, you guys are awesome for supporting the game and being active in the community, and I love it, and you guys are amazing. So With that said, I'm going to probably post this stream over to YouTube later, so if you didn't have a chance to tune in, you'll be able to see it. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.